Tony Hinchcliffe is a friend of yours, and it was your birthday too. People know that you celebrated your birthday on November 3rd. Another reason you're sick because you drank so. We had a karaoke party. You were asked out in about 15 minutes. I don't know if you
I
remember that.
don't drink very well.
No, you did one song. We hired a DJ. They had him come. We were all your kids were together. You did, I think, one or two songs and went to bed. And you've been sick since. So I think you should. I think a lot of it was the alcohol poisoning, probably. But more
I had
importantly,
2 drinks and then they made me take a shot,
yeah.
which I'm not good at that. But
No, you've had your
that
stomach
did
stapled.
me in.
The reason
Yeah.
I'm bringing it up is we did a birthday video. I don't know if people know this. It's private, but a lot of big heavy hitters came wish you a happy birthday. I was proud
That
to be a
was
part
so
of it.
sweet. It was
And
so
Tony
sweet.
Hinchcliffe was one that wished you a happy birthday on this video. I reached out to Tony, and it was, for me, the funniest moment of that birthday video. And one of the funniest moments in American history that people will never know, so I'm going to tell him now. But he said, "Happy birthday, Roseanne. You're the queen." He had a golden Donald Trump necklace. He's full MAGA now. And he said, "Happy birthday, Roseanne." And he's like, "I take all of my political rally advice from you." Because everyone knows Tony Hinchcliffe was the one that told the Puerto Rican garbage joke, and everyone said that's going to be the downfall of Trump. And I got to be honest, I was very, very worried. I didn't like it. And
I was worried what they were going to do to him and what if that would give him any traction. But Puerto Rico went Republican, so it was great.
No, and a lot of Puerto
Rican know that their government, their Democrat government, don't know what to do with all the garbage. They just pile it up everywhere. People are living in it. So it was good that he said that.
Absolutely great. But what I'm saying is when that maelstrom happened and Tony said it was like, Trump's a racist. Look, he's having comedians. They were all racist.
They said everyone there was a Nazi.
Yeah, and it didn't help. It was like what they did to you when you had your tweet. It was like, see? So I was really worried. It was about 24 hours later when Biden was responding to Tony Hinchcliffe, our good friend, when he called Trump supporters in half the country garbage. And it totally took the narrative out. It was really the last-ditch October surprise by Kamala and her team. They knew they were losing. Tony gave them this gift that they thought they had, and Biden immediately took it away. And I think he did it on purpose. I think he hated her. Everyone knows he hated her. And I want to say, I still want Biden to go to prison. Of course he does. I hate him. I want him to go to prison, but I'm willing to give him a pardon when they catch all the money laundering did, because I think he had a lot to do with it.
It depends on what he does between now and when he goes.
Yeah.
I think he can do a lot of dirty stuff. And, I don't know. I'm worried about it.
He did us a big favor.
I just wanted to say that to people. Just because we had this big victory, it's really great, and we'll celebrate it for a few days. But we still can't be pulled off of our goal because they're still there. And they still have a lot of power. And, Marxist commies don't give up. They just don't go, oh, we're beat. They're going to keep coming until they're stopped. And, we want them stopped. But, there's still a lot of stuff they can do, a lot of damage, a lot of violence, a lot of people they brought here can cause a lot of chaos. And I think that's their parting gift to America as their legacies die.
That was my last question. This kind of feels a little calm. We were talking about this election going to go to January. We've been doing this podcast for a while, and it pretty much was over at 1:30 a.m. And everyone seems to be in agreement that it was a landslide and peaceful transition of power. Kamala concedes. It just was like, I don't know, part of my gut, it doesn't pass my gut test. And I wanted to ask you, this is my last question. I told you I had questions prepared. Are they really just like, wow, we got beat, let's hang it up? Or is this the calm before the storm? Are they going to do something very nefarious? Is there something they're planning? I mean, you're always right about everything. So I'd like you to tell me, because I'm excited, but I'm nervous, if that makes sense.
Well, from what I hear from the people who I talk to, and that's a lot of people, everybody's on high alert, and everybody should be on high alert that they still are in. They still have power. There's still a lot of horrible things they could do.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of our money they can send away and salt away in other countries for them to go collect when they're out of office. And they could strip us bare and take us down in the what is it, 2 months until there's a transfer of power, which I don't know. Obama's been in a long, long time, and I don't think he wants to go. And I think that they thought it was going to be a lot closer than it was.
They could
And
steal
they
it.
had plans to, stop Trump still anyway, because remember, they're fighting for their lives. They're fighting for their legacies because they don't want anyone to know that, they went to Epstein Island and that they went to Diddy parties. And where there were child sex slaves. They don't want anybody to know that. So, that's why they do what they do, to keep us from knowing. That's why they invent news stories and put crap on TV for us and make stuff up and always blame Trump because, that takes the heat off of them and what they've done. And besides stealing all our money. But, there's still a lot of damage they could do, but, and everybody is scared. But I thought, the fact that he won every swing state and got the popular vote, that might be giving them second thoughts about, what? Because they always think that the people's hearts and minds are with them. And of course, now they've got to know that they are not.
Right.
Nobody cares about anything except for their own lives and, bread and butter issues and peace.
Yeah.
And nobody cares about, fighting for men and women's bathrooms or, abortion or, because everything they say about the overturn of Roe v. Wade is fake.
Right.
They don't even know what they're talking about. The overturn of Roe v. Wade was to end law made by, elitist judges in their chambers, because all law is supposed to come by and for the people. That's how legislation is. And they overturned that. They overturned the rights of the American people to vote on what they wanted to vote on and made law fiat law by judges. That's what was overturned, okay?
Right.
It wasn't women's rights or any of that crap.
No, we went to the Constitution and said, hey, it's clearly here.
They lie about everything because they really feel by any means necessary, which is what Hitler thought too. So, they are Nazis.
I think so too. I have a theory.
They are, liars, and they're grifting artists that take public money and put it into private pockets to fund all kinds of criminal enterprises that they let themselves off the hook for. They never investigate anyone in government. And, they just continually oppress the working people of America. And they feel real good about it, too, because they feel like the working people of America are garbage.
So you see,